Hey y'all, it's Alex. It's Thursday, May 28th, which means it's exactly 1 week before my top surgery, which is super exciting and terrifying at the same time. So, honestly, I'm way more excited than anxious, but a lot of anxiety is definitely part of this as well, especially because this isn't a small surgery and it is my very first surgery, and my body is doing a lot of weird things like that contribute to some risk factors for me. So anyway, I figured I should probably make a video about why I want top surgery, because I have kind of hinted at that in videos before, but haven't really made a separate post or video about that yet. So that's what this video is all about. Just to preface that with some content warnings, I'm definitely going to talk a lot about dysphoria, about chest anatomy, being misgendered, eating disorders, fat shaming, that kind of thing. So anyway, okay, I have surgery 1 week from now, which honestly, I for a while wasn't even thinking it was going to happen, especially with everything else that's currently going on. I was pretty much counting on my surgery getting canceled, and so having it actually confirmed a month ago was helping me so much mentally, like getting into the right frame of mind. And now I'm definitely in that like nesting, prepping phase where I'm kind of doing everything I can to be as ready for the surgery as possible. But with that also comes definitely some anxiety. Like, I would be lying if this was if I were to say that this wasn't coming with any sort of anxiety, especially because I feel like these feelings are normal and part of the process, like being worried about like what it's going to look like and what recovery is going to be like. Recovery is going to be pretty intense. I'm hoping that I won't have any complications, but you never know 100%. And I'm that kind of person. I have a very anxious brain. I like to plan in advance to help with that, and there's really only so much I can do. So I'm kind of trying to focus on all the good things that I'm looking forward to as I get out of the surgery. I've literally started a journal where I am processing a lot of this, which honestly has been super helpful. I would definitely suggest that method to anyone who just feels like they have a lot of things to talk through, to think through, and feel like writing it down really helps with that. But one of the things that I made was a list of things that I'm looking forward to and why I want the surgery, and things that I'm worried about. And an interesting thing that I noticed was that my worries really all are things that are temporary. So being worried about recovery, obviously, yeah, I'm freaked out about anesthesia. That part is kind of terrifying, but again, like, I know my team is awesome. I'll be having surgery with Dr. Corey Agarwal at the University of Utah, and honestly, the entire university team that I've interacted with so far has been nothing but amazing. And I have stayed at that hospital before as well because I have a history of blood clots, so that's been a place that I've stayed before and that I know is very familiar with my particular risk factors. And Dr. Agarwal even mentioned that she's had patients with similar risk factors as mine, so this is not the first time that she's doing surgery on someone who has to be on blood thinners, which I have to discontinue for a few days before and after surgery, which is just kind of part of managing all of that. But so that's been really reassuring. And one of the things I noticed as I was making this list is that a lot of things were kind of like, oh, I am worried obviously about my scars. What will they look like? How will they heal? But it's not anything that can't be fixed. Like, worst case scenario, I'm going to get a revision. Like, if I get a dog ear, I'm a bigger person, I have a lot of tissue, so that's a risk. Then I'll have to get a revision. But on the other side, I listed all of these things that I'm super excited about, because I feel like, I don't know, maybe this is just my personal experience, but as a non-binary person, I often feel the need to validate myself, because often you get invalidated from so many people around you, be it through misgendering or in other ways. And so as I was prepping for the surgery, one of the things I wanted to make sure of is, do I really want this? Because sometimes I think we like fall into this spiral of questioning ourselves and questioning our own wants and needs. And so this list, honestly, just listing all of the things that I'm looking forward to, like fitting into my clothes correctly, where I don't have to wear a binder that's just really tight and constricting everything. And right now, where we're all wearing masks outside, I'm currently not really leaving the house because I'm supposed to self-isolate before surgery. But one of the things I'm noticing is, if you think it's definitely harder to breathe correctly through a mask, it is double, if not triply so hard. Triple hard. I'm an English teacher, let's make up words. To breathe through a mask and a binder. It's kind of like you're doing some sort of extreme sport by just picking up your meds. So I'm definitely looking forward to the freedom that comes with that. Obviously, once I'm done with my recovery, or with at least the part where I'm wearing a surgical binder and I'm still really constricted. So that part, obviously, I'm not looking forward to, but the thought that, hey, it's summer in Utah, which means hot as, and that I'm going to be able to wear a t-shirt or a button-up shirt without having to worry about an additional layer of totally unbreathable material underneath is amazing. And another thing I'm honestly looking forward to, and it's kind of going to be interesting because I tend to be very body self-conscious. Again, like I grew up with a lot of insecurities regarding my own body, a lot of fat shaming, that kind of thing. So I don't know how comfortable I'm going to feel going shirtless, but just being able to do that, just knowing that I can, honestly, it will help a lot. And one of the things that I am planning on is sharing things like photos and videos and stuff like that, because I frankly don't see a lot of plus size rep among like both trans men and non-binary people, and so I hope to contribute a little bit more to that. And while that's super vulnerable, and I'm not going to say like that I'm going to be super comfortable, like I don't know yet, honestly, and part of that is also what has me excited, that this is kind of a new chapter, something that I get to experience and dive into as much as I'm personally comfortable. Has me super excited. The prospect of going swimming, obviously not this year because even with COVID and everything, I'm not even going near a pool, but also my scars won't be able to be in the sun, so that's something that's not going to happen this summer. But next summer, just going swimming in trunks. Again, like not having like obvious like binder lines or like bunching under your armpits. I'm super excited about that. Honestly, I'm even kind of stoked about my scars. Like I'm wondering like what they'll look like. I know that it'll probably be one continuous scar just because of the way my breasts are shaped. So chest-wise, that'll be interesting. But things like that I can't really do right now, like working out, like frankly, even working out at home is super dysphoria-inducing because I hate wearing a bra, and working out in a binder is pretty much impossible. Try to do yoga in a binder, it's like, take a deep breath. No, wait. So all of those kinds of things, like little things that just make me very aware of my chest. I am so looking forward to not having that anymore. So ultimately for me, like that makes all of the fears and the anxiety, that part of that process, honestly worth it. But I'm also kind of at on the flip side, I'm kind of glad I have those feelings, because that means I get to like be in touch with that and really think through that process, that talk to other people who have either undergone the surgery or are planning to, or have similar thoughts regarding their body. So that's honestly been really affirming, and yeah, that's where I'm at. The fact that a lot of this at first will be very constricting. Recovery, I'm definitely anticipating, will be really rough, so I'm planning on doing a lot of nothing. I'm planning on a lot of binge watching and playing games and that kind of thing. I am actually going to make a separate video about that I'm planning to post on Tuesday, so definitely check out this channel on Tuesday for my what I'm preparing how I'm preparing for top surgery video. And remember to subscribe to this channel if you like this content and if you want to see more of this. Also, if you have any questions about top surgery, about my experience as a non-binary person transitioning medically, please leave me a comment below. I also would like to know from any of you who have undergone top surgery or are planning on undergoing top surgery, what some of the things that you are most looking forward to, or that you were most surprised by after top surgery. Leave me a comment, that would be awesome. Like, I would love to stay in touch. So anyway, that's it for today. Again, I will see you on Tuesday, and in the meantime, please like and subscribe to this channel, and follow my Instagram or Twitter at AlexHarrowSFF, or check out my books if you're so inclined. Thanks so much for watching, and have a great